Good morning, everyone. This is Ryan Fox, Chief Analyst here at OptionsXO, giving you today's daily market update. Today's date, Thursday, March 12th, 2015. It's about almost top of the hour, 12 midday. We have another announcement that already happened early this morning and plenty that are happening rest of the day. Today's Thursday again, so we have typical unemployment claims and retail sales and core retail sales for the U.S. dollar happening at around 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And as well as business inventories later on that morning, as well as 30-year bond auction and federal budget balance. But already we had some positive results on the euro here. Looks like CPI for the German month on month is as forecasted is right on point, 0.9%. French CPI month on month actually increased 0.1 percentage to 0.7%. Trade balance negative 8.4 billion, less than forecasted, negative 0.997 9.7 billion. We also have early this morning there was a President Weidman spoke for the euro. It's German president. And he held an annual report of 2014 at the Bundesbank in Frankfurt. So this is also we see consumer confidence higher than expected on the forecast here on the yen as well as the Chinese yuan. New loans 102 1 trillion, 1.2 trillion is higher forecast than 755 billion, as well as the money supply on the year-on-year M2 money supply. Basically is the total change in quantity of domestic currency in circulation and deposited in banks. So if the actual is greater than the forecast, this is very good. So this is 12.5%, much higher forecasted than 11.1%. So we're going to see a huge increase in the Chinese yuan later on today. If we take a look at the charts, we can see already Euro USD coming up early this morning, now 1.0636, dollar yen down to 121.02, pound dollar up to 1.5, almost at 1.5. Gold down recently at 11.58, but it started out early this morning, looks like at around 11.50, so it's gone up about $8 difference. Silver spot also up from this morning at 15.66. WTI crude at 48, just nudging above 48.03. DAX up, Dow Jones down 17,635. Since yesterday, there was a very, very large drop, as you can see, at about looks like 130. FTSE also increased early this morning from 6,713 to now 6,785. If we take a look at the quote list, we can see the biggest percentage changes here. We see pound New Zealand dollar negative 0.85%, dollar franc up or dollar franc down negative 0.83, and dollar Singaporean dollar down as well. Biggest gains so far today. Brent crude 1.34%, New Zealand US dollar 1.3%, and Aussie dollar 1.14%. Some stories coming out of Bloomberg. Apparently, there's a huge glut in America about shale oil. Now, recently, because of the huge drop in prices as of last year from $107 a barrel to now where it's 48, we can see this is affecting the economy a number of ways. One, it's boosted retail sales. Consumers are actually now able to have a much stronger buying power as a result of the stronger dollar. We have the strongest dollar in about 12 years compared to the euro. Euro is crashing as a result of these debt negotiations in Greece, the political turmoil that's happening in obviously the Ukraine and also Middle East related industries, and we also see poor leadership on the half of the euro and European economies. There's a lot of tumbling going on in that area, and we're seeing the dollar take advantage of that. So that's why it's reached that 12-year high. And so now that the shale industry had taken such a huge hit from such low prices, we're seeing major whales starting to gobble up smaller industries and also to try and expand the shale industry in different ways. They tried to pass a new bill in Congress for the Keystone Pipeline. However, President Obama vetoed that bill, and the U.S. Congress, mostly Republican, are going to try and somehow subvert that and back around. You can I think, pass a bill if you have 2/3 vote in the Senate if a bill is rejected by the president, even if it's vetoed. So there's a number of obstacles ahead of the Republican Party if they want to pass such a bill and profit for the oil industry. But we're seeing a change in the winds and a change in the sea change. So if we read some articles, we'll find more about, what is the, barrels of commercial crude oil that's stored in the U.S. And we see that's gone up to 450 million compared to, looks like, 5 years ago. So that's today's daily market update. I'm your host, Ryan Fox, here at OptionsXO in the UK, signing off today, March 12th at 12 o'clock.